What's up, guys? We're starting today off with a beautiful drive in the Northeast prime time with all of the leaves and everything changing. We're going on a route called Route 34. It's taking us through, I think, like Seymour, Oxford, Derby-ish area. Regardless, we are heading to New Haven to go on the dyno with Jamie Marsh. And if you don't remember where the Evo was left off, I added bigger injectors because we ran out on the dyno at about 440 wheel. And we turned it up on the street, but we don't know what we turned it up to, and we weren't, in terms of power, we were at like 34 pounds, but power-wise, my guess was high 400s, but there could potentially still be more. In terms of power left in the car, it's just hard to tell with a street tune if timing's on point or not, because usually you add timing and kind of monitor, you know, if you gain power, if you don't. Especially with the 85, that's how it works. Otherwise, you're dealing with like a lot of knock and stuff. But if you don't remember what else is different on the car, we also changed to a stiffer wastegate to hopefully prevent any sort of bleed off once we start cranking the boost up. Sometimes with softer springs, they'll start to open up at higher boost levels and you'll start to kind of fall off up top with power. So hopefully we'll be able to keep this thing spooling with that new wastegate. And I've got it pretty much wired to the ECU where all Jamie has to do is open up the software and then hopefully see if this transmission can take it. Or my clutch. I drive by the street all the time whenever I come here, and there's just this row of food trucks and all these people here, so I decided to give it a shot since I was hungry. I got this plate of tacos and a Coke for $4. That's unreal. It's a cool little spot. So already right off the bat, it's kind of cool. If you guys remember, it made 430 before at 28 pounds. This is just at gate at 25 pounds. And just because of the fact that that gate isn't blowing open, now it's holding a little bit better. And we made a little bit better number at lower boost. Made a little bit more power at the same boost, took out some fuel. At 28 pounds, we're already at 480, so there's a very good chance that we're gonna hit the 500 mark with this thing. It's still falling off a little bit up top, but there's still a little bit of timing to be played with. An extra 2 pounds already got us to 495, so I think we're definitely gonna break 500 with it. All right, so I think we got boost where we wanted to be, so we're around 30 pounds. Jamie got the fueling all dialed in, and now he's gonna start playing with timing. So this next bull, he's adding 1 degree of timing, which has previously been extremely conservative. So it'll be interesting to see what we were missing out on with power just from 1 degree of timing, and then we'll go from there. That's crazy. We had it super safe before, and now that's 1 degree of timing. So usually if you can pick up 25 wheel from 1 degree, there's still a lot more that can be gained, because usually it's kind of like a decreasing improvement thing. one more degree only got us an extra 5 wheels, so there's probably no need for it. It's usually a sign that it's right where it wants to be. So that's basically the before and after from when I was here that last time. Was it about a month ago?
Yep, exactly a month ago.
It's definitely going to be noticeable on the street. Can't even hear my own car with that thing. Just give her a hit on the way back. Yep. Ready? Yep. The bumps!
It's pretty fucking fast.
It's weird because the power band's so linear, it never just like gets me. It's very drivable fast.
Yeah.
We go left, straight, right? Pulls nice up top.
See it full tilt at like 49.
It's quick.
That's fucking quick. Gearing is so short.
I know. It doesn't feel like out of this world different from before.
And the problem is that's the deception with all-wheel drive.
Really?
You're used to the rear-wheel drive. You know, as it gets faster, it spins over a tire.
True. And it's hard too because of all the gear changes. Like, there's no real. Like, it's just hard to tell. There's like nothing to benchmark it against.
Exactly.
But you're right. An extra 100-wheel rear-wheel drive car. Like, okay, I spin now when I didn't spin before.
Yeah.
Therefore, it is faster.
Good.
Yeah, I noticed it up in the top range for sure.
Yeah, it's starting to rank.
I feel like that made a difference.
Felt like it came on a little, definitely a little.
I don't know if it was just me, but it definitely felt a little nutty. Given the conditions, the lighting, the rush hour, it's very difficult for me to give a proper review on the car right now. But it definitely pulls stronger. Especially up top, I really notice it. It's just very tricky with this lighting and everyone getting out of work to get a couple good pulls in to talk to you guys about it. I think I know where I am. Do I know where I am? It's taking me a very weird way back. So, anyway, this thing makes over 500 wheel now. It still falls off to like mid 400s by redline, but before it would fall off to like almost like 400 at redline. So we're better than we were. Car feels fast. Response is perfect. Would be cool to rev out a little higher, but I wouldn't want to sacrifice the gobs of torque that we get at like 4 grand, which is absurd. You know, we're talking about a 2-liter engine that spools ridiculously fast. I mean, I can't give you any concrete data, but I want to say we're full boost like somewhere around 3,800, 4 grand, which for a car that makes 525 wheels is kind of nutty. So anyway, I don't know how I'm going to continue this video, but I just felt like in the moment I wanted to say something. It's not a crazy difference. You know, the car maybe makes an extra 50, 60 wheel from how I've been driving around on the street. But dyno doesn't really notice it that much, except for, like I said, up top, I can feel it still going a little bit more than it did before.